And that cold front has now increased the cloud cover, but it's also going to increase the winds. So we actually are going to have a substantially breezier forecast. Actually, no, I can't help myself. I'm going to stall here.
Please.
Jane, talk, because I actually want to bring up a graphic because I want to try to raise our weather IQ.
I love it.
Yeah, one thing about winds, and this is called the Beaufort Wind Scale. So oftentimes I'm going to say things like, here, today there's a chance for wind gusts up to 35 to 40 miles per hour. But what exactly does that mean? Let's bring up weather one. You don't need to see me. All right, here's what's going on. So a strong wind is categorized at winds at 25 to 31 miles per hour. What that actually looks like, at that point, large branches are in motion. So what the Beaufort Wind Scale does, and this was originated in the 1800s by Sir Francis Beaufort, and the use is that he studied winds and its impacts to ocean waters and what it was doing on land. So once you get to winds about 32 to 38, that's a near gale force wind. And a gale force wind, as you might have heard, especially if you've lived by the ocean, 39 to 46. So today we're going to have a strong to a near gale force gust. So what that will mean is if you put your trash can out, there's a chance that it could fall over. That means trash cans could be moving. But at this point, those taller trees that you think that they're going to fall, but they're just so well rooted, those are going to be swaying heavily back and forth. So I think you're going to see a lot of that on and off. But I just want people to be advised. I know that it's going to turn into a nice day. We'll have some sunshine. It's much cooler. It's a colder wind. But these are the type of winds that are sneaky because those branches that might have been damaged by storms or rotting out, you're going to hear some cricks and cracks if you're walking through the woods. So there's going to be a chance some of those larger branches could come down unexpectedly. So I always like to let people know about that. As far as where our temperatures are going after this is kind of the bottom. We actually already hit our high temperature for the day, where that was at midnight. So this cold front is really throwing things all over the place. But you can see once we get into Thursday, we're in the lower 70s, low 80s, and then we're back into the mid 80s for this coming weekend. So great for the Charlotte FC game if you're going to that, or for hopping bunnies to arrive. It is going to be a good forecast. Next chance for rain not until like next late Monday.
Late next Monday. Okay, so Friday's actually not too bad. I thought there might be a sprinkle or two at the end of the week.
I got rid of it. I said, no sprinkle. Stay out of here.
You did that.
Yeah, I did it. Yep, I did it.
You didn't mean Larry Sprinkle.
I said Larry could stay. Larry's okay.
Just the sprinkle out there in the air. All right, Chris Mulcahy, thank you as always. And we raised our weather IQ, our earthquake IQ, wind IQ.
Wind IQ. Yeah, we can't stop raising the weather IQ right here.
Smarter all around.
See,
So-
that's what it is.